Day 17. I've constructed myself a bed, although it proves itself pretty useless because of the lack of security inside of my grandfather tree. Now, today I wanted to try something a little more than just chopping down trees. I wanted to actually improve my security so I can actually sleep through the nights without worrying about the night creatures. So, let's get to work on this. Let's chop down a few trees to provide some energy for our tree to grow. I actually think I have more logs right here. We'll get that one. Jump up here. And get this one. We will replant the sapling and use these logs to construct ourselves some doors. Now these doors will allow us to go through them, but not other creatures unless we allow them to. So we're gonna need 4 of these doors. Like that. Okay. We're gonna want to put these doors on the outside of the tree. If we put it the other way, then the night creatures will be able to get to us and shoot their arrows or explode, or be able just get us from the outside. So we don't want that. So we'll put these doors. We will actually want to grow the root system out here a little more. Seems as if the tree's made a mistake in growing. So we'll chop that down and try it again. There we go. And then we will put a door right here. So now that we have all 4 doors in, it will protect us from everything but the nasty spiders. Now that might be a problem for quite a while, as I need to build up the walls more and make a roof over my head. So let's do that now and find some offspring trees to get some energy from. Grow a temporary root going over to it so we can reach it. Now I use the term sucking energy out of a lot, and that might be offensive to some people. I just mean I'm taking the energy of a tree and using it for my own tree. Now that does not mean my tree is hostile. I actually do not know the personality of my tree yet. For it's very young, and I haven't got to know it quite yet. So let's grow it a little more like this. You see that tree grow? The offspring grow so fast I can barely even keep up with them. Luckily, none of them are too big for me not to be able to chop down. Only one so far, which would be this one, has actually grown bigger than its parent. But hopefully someday that won't be true. And the grandfather tree will be bigger than all the trees in the land. Like that. And then we'll take the bottom log off and take temporary root off, just like this. Replant it, and let's grow the tree some more. This newfound energy. Now you might be asking, how does a tree suck the energy out of another tree? Now that's been a mystery shared by most people except for the dryads like myself. I cannot share that information with you because most of you watching are not dryads. I learned it in the dryad school right before they elected me to go make a new mother tree or a grandfather tree, whatever you wish to call it. Now if we could just reach those logs. I need to make myself better tools to maybe get these logs a little faster. There we go. As you can see, I'm standing on the grass, but I'm still touching this log right here, which means I'm still connected to the grandfather tree. Same with right there. Just like that. And then we'll come back inside, and with this wood, let's actually make some better tools. Now, I've heard of people actually making tools that aren't made out of wood. I found this pretty interesting, so let's try this. Let's make this root grow down a little more. And it seems like this chicken species is actually making its own offspring of its own. But of course we know that it's not going to suck the energy out of it. Okay, here we go. We have a root coming down. Now let's start getting some of this material. Appears to be rock or stone. And when I mine it away, it appears to come into some kind of cobble sort material. So, and I'm still wondering what this might be. I've heard of iron before. That might be what it is. So let's come up here with this stone. And instead of crafting it from wood, let's try craft it just like that out of stone. So we've constructed a stone axe now. And this should make energy sucking a lot easier. So let's go test this out. Oh, there we are. Big chubby tree. This is not good. These are a pain to suck the energy out of. Luckily we still have a log to get over to it. And fortunately this is just a small branching tree. So we should be able to get all the logs out pretty fast, like that. Okay. This axe is proving to be very useful in this gathering of wood. Now you might have noticed by now that when I make my wood tools, I actually make the logs into a dead wood material called planks. Now that dead wood material, I can't construct my tree out of it, for it's dead. It's not a living log material. And then we'll replant. And the sun's going down, so I'm going to have to end it pretty soon. Got 21 logs. Gosh, this axe is proving to be very, very useful as I build this tree. Make sure I'm not stepping on grass accidentally and not logs. I want to be stepping on the logs. Now if I can keep touching the logs right here, I should be able to jump up right up here onto this work table I've constructed. And if we stay next to the wall, there we go. I've done that trick several times before in our old tree at home, my parents' tree. Never thought one day that I would have to make a grandfather tree of my own, and one day maybe even start a family in here. But this tree can barely hold me. It's really small. And every night I have to construct a dirt shelter like I'm just about to do now. It's actually out of place right here. Now it sounds like a chicken just laid an egg. So we're going to construct a dirt shelter around us to protect us from the spiders, since nothing else can get in anymore. Just like that. Now as day 17 comes to an end, I think today has been a very, very successful day already. And I hope to see other successful days just like today tomorrow. So I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys have a good day.